Welcome back. You're watching Headlines now. Chennai is not new to flooding as spells of showers in the city mark the approach of the monsoon rains. Ndtv-Hindu visited one of the areas which has seen crippling floods regularly to see how prepared we really are in case our streets are flooded.
Recently, Chennai Corporation convened an emergency meeting presided over by the city's mayor, M. Subramanian, to review its readiness to handle the monsoon season.
The one near the Periyar Padai has been totally closed. It was actually dug, bunds were strengthened, and the entire Nalla was deepened a few years back using UNDP funds. But the entire Nalla has been encroached upon fully, thoroughly. There is shops and other establishments put up on that Nalla. So the catchment area in that place has been totally done away with. The one on the other side near the Kamala Nehru Nagar, which is at the end of the street itself, has been encroached upon, and it becomes so narrow that the area available for the floodwaters to go has shrunk.
The Virugambakam Canal runs through MMDA colony. Encroachments along the canal block the flow of floodwater, which rush into homes. Residents here are forced to raise the flow levels of their homes, spending lakhs of rupees.
மழை வந்ததுனால இங்க வந்து 10 நாள் 15 நாள் ஆகுது, தண்ணி ஃபுல்லா ஆயிடுது. கார்ப்பரேஷன்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா க்ளீன் பண்ண மாட்டறாங்க. இதே ப்ராப்ளமா இருக்கு அடிக்கடி. அந்த ட்ரைனேஜ் ஃபுல்லா இதான் உங்களுக்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா மழை தண்ணி போறதுல போகுது. அதுவும் ஃபுல்லா அதல இப்ப தண்ணி ரோட்ல நிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சது. உள்ள டாய்லெட்லாம் ஃபுல்லா ஆயிடுது.
Every year during the monsoon season, people in middle-class areas spend large sums of money on repairs to their homes and vehicles damaged by flooding, which puts their already tight budgets under strain.
All the inlets to stormwater drain in this street are clogged. The Chennai Corporation has not been maintaining them for the last 3 years. This leads to flooding in homes. In Chennai, Peer Mohammed, Ndtv-Hindu.
Moving on, 7 people travelling in a Maruti van were killed this evening near Trichy, and the 8th passenger was seriously hurt when the van collided with a truck. About 9 people who were on board the truck are also being treated for injuries at a government hospital. The van was travelling from Trichy to Kovai when the accident occurred on the highway that connects with Pudukkottai. The police in Trichy are trying to find out what caused the vehicles to crash. Now, after violence and arson marred Eid celebrations in Srinagar, a mob stoned the house of Jammu and Kashmir Education Minister Pirzada Saeed. Today, the minister and the former state Congress chief Pirzada Saeed was at home and his family when the mob attacked by hurling stones. The police fired tear gas shells to disperse the mob and one protester was injured. Meanwhile, following the violence on Eid day, the police have registered an FIR against Mirwais Umar Farooq. The chairman of the moderate faction of the Hurriyat Conference, Mirwais, has been accused of instigating violence and arson, which started when a protest march from Idgah to Lal Chowk went out of control. Mobs of protesters later targeted government and police establishments. An indefinite curfew has been imposed in Srinagar and other parts of the valley such as Anantnag, Bijbehara, Pulwama, Kakapura, Sopore and Baramulla. Flood fears in Delhi have abated to some extent as the Yamuna has started to recede by the hour, but the river is still flowing above the danger mark. However, a new cause for worry now is the incessant rain that's lashing the capital. Heavy rains led to waterlogging and slowed down traffic in some areas. According to the Met Department, the downpour is likely to continue throughout the day. Down here in Kerala, the horror for T.J. Joseph, the professor who was assaulted by radicals in Kerala, just does not seem to be ending. While no one has defended Joseph for writing a question paper that hurt the sentiments of Muslims in the state, many felt that the decision to sack him was a bit too much, particularly after his hand was chopped off by Islamic fanatics. Now, a day after the church issued a circular backing Newman College's decision to sack a teacher, a pastoral letter condemning the irresponsible action of the professor was read during the Sunday Mass in 120 district parish churches in the Ernakulam district. The bishop of the diocese said that the act of cutting off his hand will not nullify the crime he committed. Joseph, however, is defiant, saying that he has done nothing wrong and will not apologize to the church. Meanwhile, the lecturer has decided to approach the University Appellate Tribunal for his reinstatement as his pleas to the college management to reconsider its decision has fallen on deaf ears. Well, time to take a quick break, but on the other side, all the national news and all the sports news as well. And you also get to listen to what Somdev Dev Varman has to say just before the Davis Cup.